Right, we're here at the NZB sales. Starts at 11 o'clock New Zealand time for my Australian viewers. That is 9 o'clock, so hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. Duncan McPherson is here. What a great sale this is. You would have seen Karaka the other day. It was an amazing achievement then, and then great turnout here of people, and it's got such a great positive vibe about it.
Yeah, there's a bit of a vibe in New Zealand. Just spent half an hour with their Mr. Brad Steele and had a good chat with him about what's happening over here, and there's a lot of buoyancy, and even, we hung around last night. I got over here late yesterday afternoon and went and had a few beers inside the equestrian centre there, and the general feeling amongst the trainers and the preparers and the vendors was that there's a lot to be excited about, and particularly after, as you said, Karaka, where averages are up, and I think they grossed $1 million more than last year.
Yeah.
And there's a great expectation of some positivity here today, and with the announcements and future prize money potential increases here in New Zealand in the next 3 to 6 months, well, then there's a lot to be happy about. So vendors should be going really well, and if you want to buy here today, I think you have to put your hand up pretty early, and there's going to be good money early. There's some great trotters and great paces early in the sale, so it'll more or less set the tone for the rest of the afternoon.
You're selling lot, I'm going to go 139, I might be wrong, no, Aldebaran Tommy?
No, a bit later than that, mate.
What number?
195 or 196.
Okay. 196.
195.
195, okay, yeah, very good. I was struggling,
Yeah.
I should have looked at it prior to that.
Yeah.
You've sold here before, this is probably the smallest amount that you've sold, but good little bit of interest. I've seen him out a few times.
Yeah, no, he's by Tomoko, who's, side 1,000 winners in Europe, and his mother was Rain Mr. Muscle Hill, 4-year-old trotting mare of the year in 2021, so here in New Zealand. So, yeah, he's got a bit of pedigree on his side, and he's a nice enough horse, and we're pretty happy with him. First foal, first colt. So, yeah, given the expectation of how the Tomokos went last year, which was his first year selling down here, we'll see how we go, and, hopefully we can get a good result. Numbers-wise, we came over 4 or 5 years ago, and as I've said, back in Australia, we've had to look at the broodmare band, and our criteria changed, if you like, and with a smaller herd pool generally across the southern hemisphere, from Aldebaran Park's point of view, our genetics are front and foremost in our mind. So we bought Rain Mist and Muscle, and we raced her, and she fits the criteria over here. I went and saw her yesterday. She got a Dancing in the Dark filly, which we're very happy with. And then I've got another one, Aldebaran Flame, who's at Trixton. So we had a look at her. She's got an Aldebaran Dancing in the Dark colt. So we're pretty happy with him. So, yeah, we've supported our stallions, and they're back in fold, ironically, Aldebaran Eagle. So
been over here.
Yeah, exactly. So, no, look, it's good to be over here, and it's good to, have a look at the mares and have a look at next year's potential sale stock, and they'll be for sale next year here, and we'll see how we go.
Turned out beautifully by the Spices. Ken and Anne-Marie do a brilliant job, and very hospitable people as well. They were the first stop on the Canterbury tour, and I know you get to stay there with them as well. They're terrific people that way.
Yeah, no, we bought Countess Hest off them, in 2002, I think, from memory, and struck up a relationship then, and we've been great mates ever since. So I don't only just come over for the sales, we catch up with each other. Their kids have been over and stayed at my place to go to the tennis, so it's a family affair, if you like, and yeah, great people and do a fantastic job, and hopefully they have a good sale with their draft as well today, and that's what it's all about. So yeah, we've looked after each other over the years and had a lot of fun, so we're hoping we have more fun in the future.
Absolutely, we want to make sure people come down here. It is in Barn Eye. If you're watching this, get down here, and that is plenty happening. That is not him singing out, we can say that much. A couple of the boys, but it's a great sale. We could talk about the sale. We could talk about the averages, because it was 62,500, I think, the average in Christchurch. 3 very high-priced horses. Probably a fourth. The filly, I think, was about 175 off the top of my head. But the 3 boys, 2 for 360, is amazing for the industry. Obviously bought by Stonewall, matching the record. But the Dance Craze Trotter out of Faceline Bourbon, by Faceline Bourbon, $240,000. This is what yourself, Pat, so many other people in this industry have been trying to achieve with these trotters, and just so great that we're finally starting to get them. I know the record down here in Queensland, I think it's 270,000. I think that was for Toro Stride. Hopefully they can consistently get these trotters up to where they should be. Yeah,
I mean, but you've just hit the nail on the head. I mean, John Boothman from Boko Farms was here, and I said, which stallions in Europe would you breed to? And he said Redley Express and FaceTime Bourbon. Yeah. So, that franks the FaceTime Bourbon, and he's I think Reddy Cash has got 62 or 64 stallion standing sons in France. So you've got to work your way through them, and they're not all superstars, but FaceTime Bourbon is. And then you've got Bird Parker here today, and I'm sure Pat's pretty optimistic about him. We've got Tomoko's, we've got the Orlando Beaches, Calgary Games. Pat and I have been breeding to Walner. So, when you start getting prices in the order of 240,000, and I'm sure that a couple of them will go over 100 today, we've got stock worth investing in as far as Southern Hemispherical trotting is concerned. So, fingers crossed we all get a good result, and the world will prick up and see. And I mean, the beauty about John being down here, he did a breeders segment which is being sent around Europe, and he had a look and did some videos of some of the Dancing in the Darks, because we've sent the tank of semen up to Sweden for Dancing in the Dark, seeing his father, Redley Express and Calgary Games are fully booked. There's an option for a 49-2 stallion out of America. And I said on that video, and I'll say now, if everything goes well and we can get a full tank back, then we'll send 100 serves up next year if they need it. So I think that, John having a look at the horses down here and watched the sale with me in Auckland when we were up together in Queensland, we watched the wholesale, and you'd listen to what somebody of that ilk's got to say, and you'd listen to what their opinions are. So, there's quality animals down here now, and we can, command respect on the world stage.
Internationalisation of the trotter is one of those things that yourself, Pat, Jim Connolly, I'm going to get into trouble. There'll be a few people that even Alabar, people like these, we've taken the
Harry
approach.
Cathles has brought some American horses down as well. Hugh Cathles.
Lex Williams.
Yes. Lex is here as well. Correct.
There's so many people, and that's what I mean. It's starting to get there. We're getting horses on the world stage. We're getting them in real time. You rattled off half a dozen horses there before. Best presented colt here is a What the Hell colt out of the Queen Elida family. Yeah. It's just a ridiculous, the bloodlines that we are getting coming through, and then the product that's being putting out matches what the bloodlines say. You see the breeding of that horse, you think, geez, I hope he's a nice horse to look at. And when you go there, you just got to sit back and go, wow. But it's across the board, all these horses. It's great for trotting. It's great for harness racing. It's great for trotting as well. And we need it to continue to grow here in New Zealand so it can grow in Australia. We need to grow in Australia so it can grow in New Zealand and continue to work together. Could talk to you forever. I won't, because you've got to sell a lot very, very shortly, mate. But good luck. Thanks for joining me here, and good luck today.
Thanks. We're hot to trot at Eldorado Park, and to the New Zealanders, I've had a chat with a few people. Their support of Team Teal over here has been nothing but Teal-rific. And so whilst we're in the month or the 6-week period of Teal with the major night at Melton on the 22nd of Feb, and we've got trots at the Frocks at the Trots over here on the 14th of March, which I'm coming back to guest speak at. So to HRNZ and all the people in New Zealand and Australia, thanks for your support of Team Teal, and get real support Teal.
Thanks, mate.
Good on you.